today I need to change my rear brake pads. So I didn't do my brakes too long ago, but after I installed it, not too long after, I started getting a squeak in this rear driver's side. And I was just like, forget it, don't worry about it. And it got worse and worse, and now something's grinding. So I'm gonna be doing that today. Not really gonna do a tutorial, there's plenty of them out there. It's just gonna be a little bit of a vlog style kind of general update. This might be over a couple different days as I do a few little things here and there that I need to tune up. But yeah, I'll be doing the rear brakes today, just the pads. I replaced the calipers probably a few months ago now. They seem to be fine, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one pad. We'll get in there, change it, and see what's going on with it. But loving the wheels and tires so far, no issues. I had a little bit of a weird sound when I first put them on, but I went back and lifted the car and torqued the lugs down when there was no weight on the suspension on the tires, and I haven't had any issues since. So I think it was just due to that sort of acorn style lug nut. Just wasn't getting seated perfectly when there was load on the suspension. But I'll be doing that today. A couple other mods planned, but I've been a little bit busy, despite COVID and everything. I'm still working full time, and it is summer, so the weekends I've just been out trying to do as much as I can within the realm of COVID. But I do still want to add some rock lights to these sliders and possibly wire it up so that I have it like I had before with my tube steps, where you unlock the car or open the door and those lights come on. But I want to add a separate circuit with possibly additional lights on top of, just two doing that. Might add it up to, 3 in this area, as well as do the wheel wells, put that on a separate circuit and run it off of a switch inside. I need to fix my little USB in there, USB port. For some reason I don't have power to it. I think I might just blew a fuse, but I'm going to put a different inline fuse on it and go with that because it still uses those old tube style fuses with a filament. Yeah, not too much else planned right now. Don't want to spend a ton of money on it right now. Plus I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. The only major mod that I want down the line, some sort of tire carrier on the rear. That's the only definite thing that I really want. But otherwise, I'd love to get a front bumper at some point put on there. Just something so I could put a little bit more lighting up front, just have a little bit more crash protection. I have totaled one of these 4Runners before with front end collision, and it's a very safe, sturdy car, but I was surprised at the speed I was going. Wasn't going too fast. And swiped a guy who blew through the intersection and still managed to total it. But yeah, love this car. Just needs a little bit of a tune-up. Need to do my oil. So I may do that tomorrow, and I'll just check back in then with a little bit more as well. Show you this Fumoto valve that I have. Makes oil changes really easy. Highly recommend getting one of those. I'll show it whenever I do my oil, and I'll link it. It's from RCI. I don't think they produce it, but they sell it on their website, and I will link that. But yeah, let's get into it. So just by looking at it, nothing looks majorly off. I don't even have a lot of grinding on this side. Might be on the other side that I'm having an issue. Can't really see the pad that well, but it doesn't look like it's back plate on rotor. So I'm gonna get the spacer. Well, I don't even need to take the spacer off. Just gonna get these open, see what they look like. So I found what seems to be the problem. This side seems fine. This is the pad from the outside. It is pretty worn, which is pretty crazy, seeing as these are rear brakes just don't get that much pressure to begin with, and they are fairly new. It's only a few months, so I'm not sure what brand this was. This was something from Advanced Auto, but would not buy again. Luckily, I'm not putting these on. I got some carbon ceramic pads that I'm going to put on. Hopefully they're better than this. That's bad. This is worse. This is the other pad. Yeah, from a few months of use. I've never had brakes that bad before. This thing is completely worn down to these mounting points. And that's the backside without that metal backing plate. So yeah, these were terrible. The issue now is that this is the state of the rotor. So I don't even know if I want to put new pads on with that kind of gouging on there. I think it's just going to tear up a new pad. Yeah, it's not just shiny, those are grooves. So that sucks, because these rotors are pretty new too. I did them when I put these calipers on, as well as the pads. So, seeing as I need to drive it, might do it. And then see if I can find a shop that will turn the rotor, or just see if I can get one rotor, because I don't think I'm having the same problem on the other side. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe something was just a little out of balance, and make sure everything's tight when I put it all back together. Make sure this piece of the caliper is tight, but to me it looks like everything's lined up, so don't really know what's going on there. But yeah, pretty bad. Completely gouged. That was just metal on metal. No braking material there. Wow, haven't seen that before. I'm sure someone has, but that surprised me a little bit. So, put on the new pads. This is what I got. What are these? Yeah, they don't really have any info on there. If I still have the info, I can link it. But I think these are from Power Stop. I'm gonna put on some Power Stop front calipers pretty soon here. Maybe not in this video, but whenever I get around to doing them, I'll take a video with some after shots. Look nice and pretty. But yeah, these should be some carbon ceramic, low dust, long lasting little shoes here. So I think I'm just gonna put them on and see how she goes. All right, I'll check back in. So I got it done. I got new pads on there now. But for reference again, here's the old one. Absolutely no braking material left versus what I just put on there. So yeah, that's pretty bad. I don't know how they got that bad. Like I said, I had a little squeak, but it was nothing that seemed to be this bad. Hopefully these are a little more sturdy, but I am still gonna have to go in there and either replace the rotor or get it turned by a shop, because it was pretty gouged. I still got a little bit of noise because of that, but hopefully if I replace that, no more issues. But I'll have to update you down the line on that. But yeah, these are carbon ceramic, so they should be a little bit better. They don't look exactly carbon ceramic,